What's up, pizza fam? It's Joe here. Um, Everybody wanted me to post a video on how I actually mix the authentic Detroit style pizza dough. So, um, the video that I did post, world class Detroit style pizza at home, it started with me doing the second press on the dough. So, we're going to go ahead and show you the very beginning up until that point. So, thank you for being here and thanks for watching. So here I have my custom flour mix. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is because it's proprietary, but this is 12 ounces of flour. You can use bread flour, you can use all-purpose flour, organic bread flour, and you can do a range of that mixed with another flour such as semolina or another form of durum wheat. You can do a little whole wheat in there. Some people add just a touch of rye flour. So the possibilities are endless. Find out what works for you. But for the sake of this video, we're doing 12 ounces of my custom flour mix and 9 ounces of 90-degree water, instant dry yeast, sea salt. And we're going to hand mix all this. I'm just going to do it in this bowl. We'll use a spatula, finish it by hand with some stretching folds. And yeah, we'll show you how it's done. So to begin, I was going to say something else, but I don't remember what it was. I do that a lot, so I'm not going to cut it out of the video though. I want you to see the real me. So stay tuned and I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Alright y'all, thanks for hanging in there while I stepped away for a second. Let's go ahead and start mixing up this dough. So I got my 90-degree water. I'm going to take my sea salt, and I'm going to put that in the water. Boom. Okay? Spatula. Dissolve the sea salt into the water. Okay? Voila. Instant dry yeast. And I will post a link or the actual recipe that I recommend for people just starting at home. Usually it's 90% bread flour. I like King Arthur bread flour, and 10% semolina. So, and then that usually has like 0.75% yeast and 1.5 to 2.5% salt. So whatever you prefer. The more salt you put in there, the stronger it's going to make that dough. So you just got to find out what works for you. This is what I've done for over a decade now, trial and error, until I really came up with something great. And then obviously it led me to a couple opportunities where, one, I co-founded a pizzeria, Hudson and Packard, shout out to them, in Poughkeepsie, New York. Charlie Webb is doing amazing things. Just when came in second place in the world in the pan division at the International Pizza Expo. And then rest in peace to Sean Randazzo, but I was a partner with him as well the last year of his life, and it was an honor to serve him and his family. So anyway, here we are, sharing the love with the rest of the world via YouTube. Now, salt water, instant dry yeast, custom flour mix. Dump it right in there. So everything in the bowl, y'all. Spatula. Just gonna go ahead and start mixing this up. Combining it. You do not need a dough machine, a KitchenAid mixer to do this. They did not have dough machines or mixers hundreds of years ago. Everybody did stuff by hand. So, and us as humans have been making bread for millennia at this point. Kind of got a shaggy mass coming together here, as you can see. All right. Keep bringing that together until it looks like all of the flour is hydrated. And then once we get it together, I'm just going to go ahead and let that let that rest for about 5 minutes, and then we'll come back and knead it a bit more. This is 75% hydration too, so we will do, I mean, we'll see how it feels. You know, again, things can feel different all the time, but I think we'll probably do 2 sets of stretch and folds, like 20 minutes apart. So, oh yeah, that's what we're looking for. So all of the flour is hydrated. Okay. Shaggy mass. We're just going to cover that up, let it rest for about 5 minutes, and we'll be right back. Alright, y'all, it's been 5 minutes and our dough's been resting. It's just allowed it to, the flour to soak up that water just a little better and the gluten relax. We're going to go ahead and take this out of the bowl now and kind of do some kneading on the counter. That's how I do it at home. So, water ring's coming off, y'all. Right onto the counter. I'm not putting any flour down. You don't want to incorporate any more flour into this recipe and lower the hydration. So, man, beautiful dough ball here, actually. Okay. So I'm kind of picking it up. I want you to actually see this. You can see it's pretty smooth already. I don't know if we're gonna have to do more than 1 set of stretch and folds, to be honest with you. But if your dough's a little wetter, a little stickier than what it looks like I'm doing right here, you're going to have the most similar results with what I'm getting right now as if you use mostly King Arthur bread flour. For any commercial tips and training, reach out to me at doughlewis@gmail.com. And we can organize a commercial training for you at your pizzerias. But if you're just at home, take this little free tutorial, y'all. I'm just going to go ahead and round this. I'm loving the way it feels. I got my bench scraper, bowl scraper. And pick that up. Put that right into the bowl. We're going to cover this and let it rest for 20 minutes. And we'll be right back. Thanks for watching. Alright, y'all. Our dough has been resting for 20 minutes after we hand mixed it and shaped it into a dough ball. Voila. As you can see. We're going to go ahead and debowl this onto the counter now. I'm going to rub it down with a little extra virgin olive oil, and we're going to give it a set of stretch and folds. So, without further ado, see that? Beautiful. A little extra virgin olive oil. I'm just going to put that right on the counter. Boop. I like my sound effects. Boop. What the fuck was that? Exceptional dough. I mean, holy moly. See what's going on here? Virgin olive oil. Don't question when I do this. Just fucking do it, alright? See me? Bam. going on here. Glorious dough ball, y'all. Glorious. Back into our bowl. Covered for 20 more minutes, and then we're going to portion it. We're going to put one into the pan, and then we're going to shape the other half into a dough ball. All right. Thank you, and we'll be right back. Yeah. All right, y'all. The final 20 minutes of fermentation is up. We're going to uncover the dough. Take a look here. Oh, yeah. It just smells good now, y'all. Just smells good. Look at it. Look at it. Okay. Nice and smooth. Grown by like 25%. Alright? So, we're going to go ahead and portion this now. We're going to prep our Detroit style pizza pans. These are Lloyd pans. They're an anodized aluminum, a really tough coat one. You can like beat the hell out of them and they never get ruined pretty much. So that's what we're going to use for the sake of today's videos. I also have seasoned steel pans made in Michigan that I source bare and then I season at home. So we will do a video on how to season a bare steel pan. So you can actually do it like the OG way, right? Like the automotive parts tray style. This is a more food grade version, but we'll get down. We'll show you how to do that too, right? So anyway, we will be right back to prep our pans and portion the dough. Yeah. Back. That was like a half a second. Why you tripping? Why y'all tripping? All right, let me show you this pan preparation business, all right? See the pan? Extra virgin olive oil. Not too much. The other pan, extra virgin olive oil. Not too much. I'm gonna grab my brush. Don't you go nowhere. Stay right there. Stay right there. I'm back. See, I told you. It's my brush. Brush the oil around the pan. The entire thing, not just the bottom. All the edges, all the sides, the bottom. And then this is what a prepped pan should look like. Just shiny. No excess oil. It's a misconception that Detroit style pizza is a fried pizza. It's not. It's the high hydration dough and the wonderful pizza pan and the properly set temperature of your oven. Okay? And then the cheese, the brick cheese, you get some of that grease that goes down the side and it helps fry the crust too, okay? That's what's giving it the fried texture, the frico, the fried cheese. But the interaction between the high hydration dough and your pan, that's what's making it nice and crispy. It's not actually a fried pizza. But you can fry it if you want. That's cool, you can fry it if you want. I just don't want Detroit pizza getting a bad rep because it shouldn't be super greasy. See the pan? That's how it should look, okay? Just shiny. No excess, alright? Do the other one real quick. Then we're going to portion our dough. One of them we're going to do the first press, which up until that point you did not see in the world-class Detroit style pizza at home video that I made, okay? It's like 27 minutes long, but I show you how to bake it and everything. I show you how to do the final press, which is the second one. Then I show you how to proof it. Then I show you how to top it, and I show you how to bake it. And cut it, sauce it, inspect it. I show you how to taste it. The proper way to eat a Detroit style pizza. I show it all, y'all. And this is for free. But if you need commercial training, I will come show you how to be successful in your pizzeria. So holler at me at doelewis@gmail.com or go to my Instagram page, Doe Lewis, alright? Or Papa Joe the Buffalo, holla at me. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Yeah, we're doing it. Okay, y'all. Okay, y'all. Stop the video for a second just because I need to catch my breath because I'm running my fucking mouth so much. I got my scale, I'm turning it on. I got my dough, I'm going to take it out of the bowl. Put it right on the counter. Alright. You see that dough? Can you see the dough? Look at it. So glorious. I'm going to go ahead and kind of shape it into an even rectangle here. Since this is going to be 2 small pizzas, 8x10s. Actually, one of them now, guys, we're going to make into an 8x10 tri-style pizza. The other 10-ounce dough ball we're going to shape into a dough ball, and we're going to refrigerate that right away. Tomorrow, we're going to pull that out, let it warm up a little bit, and we're going to make a hand-tossed round, like New York style pizza out of it. So this is a multi-purpose dough, y'all. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't make multiple styles of pizza from the same dough. This Detroit style pizza is especially versatile. So here we are. Just cut it with your bench knife. Set it on your scale. 10.66. I was pretty close. Let's take that a little bit off. 10.25. 9.94. I'm a freak. 10. Bada bing. Alright, into kind of a rectangular shape, right? Doesn't have to be perfect though. Lay it in your pan. Just a few presses, y'all. Watch. This is all you have to do on the first time. That's it. The dough is not expected to fill the pan on the first press. This is how it's supposed to look. That's it. Alright? Kind of a blob. A rectangular blob. And that's it. You cover it. You trace out pizza pan lid. Just like so. Let it rest for 20 minutes. And then we'll come back and do the final press. Now, the other dough, right here, boom, scale, boom. All right, I want y'all to see this. Ooh. You know what? We're not gonna waste. This is gonna be an 11 ounce or a 10.95 ounce dough ball. All right. Look at that. I'm just tucking it under. Rolling it in my hand. Dough ball. But I want to make sure it's nice and tight. A little olive oil in my hand. A little extra virgin olive oil. Exceptional. Right into our pan. Ooh. Extra virgin olive oil. Right on top. So it doesn't dry out. Alright. You can do this to longer ferment your Detroit style pizza dough as well. You can shape it into a dough ball, put it in the fridge for 2 days, take it out, stretch it out onto the pan, proof it, and then use it. If you're into that kind of, you know, longer fermentation texture and flavor profile that you'll get. But as far as making a Detroit style pizza, I like to do this the night before. And then when we come back, we'll get it fully stretched out, proof it for a little bit, not all the way, and then just put it in the fridge. And then we'll pull it out a couple hours ahead of time, get the chill off, and let it finish proofing until we're ready to use it. So that's how it's done, y'all. We're gonna cover that dough ball. We got this covered. We're gonna put the dough ball in the fridge right now though. The other one that we're gonna actually stretch out into the pan in 20 minutes. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching. What's up, y'all? It's Joe here. We're back. This is the final stage of panning an authentic Detroit style pizza dough. We got our dough in the pan. It's rested for 20 minutes after the first press here. Now we're gonna go ahead and finish it. Let me angle this camera here so y'all can see what's going on. Alright. So you got your dough in the pan. Alright. I like to pick it up on one end. You want to lift it up. You want to lift it off the pan so when you lay it back down, you've let out any air bubbles that have developed underneath the dough. You don't want all these big craters in the bottom of a Detroit style pizza. It should be pretty flat on the bottom so the entire bottom of the dough gets nice and caramelized. So I pick it up on one end, I bring it to the corners, I pinch it, right? I spin it around, pick it up on the other end, pinch it in the corner. Now we're going to start in the center of the dough. I'm going to get a little extra virgin olive oil on my hand here so it doesn't stick too bad. And the dough is not very sticky. I mean, the way that we've prepared this, and it's quality flour, it's soaked up most of the water. So we're starting from the center, kind of evenly working with the surface of our hand. We're not dimpling and poking it like focaccia. Alright, this is Detroit style pizza. It should rise as evenly as possible. Edge to edge, corner to corner. From the center, we're evenly working the dough. I like to hold it in the corner that I'm working away from, just so it stays where we've worked it to. In a pizzeria setting, you're doing hundreds of these, so this final press is going to take like 15 seconds, but I'm being a little more detailed for the sake of the video, because I want to teach you guys across the world how to make delicious, world-class Detroit style pizza at home. Everybody can't own a pizzeria. Everybody can't work in a pizzeria. Some people have different callings. You might be doctors, lawyers, whatever the hell you are, entertainers, scientists, police officers, firefighters, nurses, cashiers, whatever. Everybody plays their part in this world. So, but everybody should be able to cook at home. And I'm teaching you how to make the most delicious style of pizza at home, in my humble opinion. Alright, so we press it out fully, nice and flat. Okay, can you see that? Edge to edge, corner to corner. Okay, y'all. That's it. That's it. Now, I'm staying up. It's 10:45 p.m. right now. I'll stay up for another hour and let this proof. But then we're going to put it in the fridge and go to bed. It won't be fully proofed in an hour. So, tomorrow, we'll pull it out like 2 or 3 hours ahead of time before we want to use it. Just let it rise on the counter covered, and it'll be perfect. We'll be able to top it, bake it, all the good stuff. Alright, so if you want to see how I finish proofing the dough, topping it, baking it, cutting and saucing it, and also how to take it out of the pan, go check out my other video, World Class Detroit Style Pizza at Home. Alright? And don't forget to follow me, Doe Lewis, on Instagram, Doe Lewis _ on Instagram, or Papa Joe the Buffalo on Instagram. You can also check me out in the Detroit Style Pizza Enthusiast group on Facebook, right? So, anyway, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope that I've taught you something here. And cheers to making amazing Detroit Style Pizza at home. Thanks again. I appreciate it. I'm out. Holla.